Everyone wants success. We see it everywhere. The highlight reels, the victory laps, the mountaintop moments. Everyone dreams of greatness, a life of freedom, impact, and achievement. It's a deep-seated human desire to build something meaningful, to look back and say, I did that. Whether it's a thriving business, a stronger body, or a legacy for your family, this dream is the spark. But there's a vast chasm between that spark and the fire of achievement, and it's here that most dreams die. Most people quit long before they ever reach it. The initial motivation fades, the first setback feels like a knockout blow, and the comfort of the familiar calls them back. They retreat. Why? Because success is not an event. It is not built in a day. It is built day after day, week after week, year after year. It's forged in the unglamorous, unseen hours. The early mornings, the late nights, the 1,000th rep, the 100th draft. This is the work no one applauds. This is the domain of consistency. It's a lonely place where most people falter, not from a lack of talent, but from a lack of endurance. And most people don't have the consistency to keep going. But here's the secret. Consistency is only possible when it's fueled by resilience. Resilience isn't about never falling down. It's the art of getting back up. One more time than you've been knocked down. It's the inner fortitude that allows you to absorb a hit, learn from it, and keep moving forward. It is the engine of consistency. Kobe Bryant didn't train harder than everyone else because he was motivated every day. He trained because he was resilient. His Mamba mentality wasn't about feeling good, it was a commitment to the process, turning pain and thousands of missed shots into stepping stones. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson didn't keep building businesses because it was easy, he kept going because he was resilient. He built an empire after surviving an assassination attempt, using profound rejection as the ultimate fuel for his unyielding drive. Miyamoto Musashi didn't become undefeated because he fought once or twice, he fought consistently, powered by a resilience honed over a lifetime on the razor's edge. His path was one of solitude and a spirit that refused to be broken. These figures are bound by this one unbreakable thread. And if you want true success, if you want to separate yourself from the average, you must stop chasing fleeting motivation. You must learn how to make resilience the fuel for your consistency. It is the foundation upon which the skyscraper of your success will be built. This is how you win. Tony Robbins once said, "It's what you practice in private that you will be rewarded for in public." Consistency is the great multiplier. Small actions repeated daily compound into extraordinary results. Jim Rohn often taught, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day." But here's the challenge. Life doesn't make consistency easy. There will be bad days, distractions, and failures. Most people let those moments break their streak. They lose momentum and give up. Consistency without resilience is fragile, but when resilience is added, consistency becomes unshakable. When we think of legends like Kobe Bryant, our minds flash to the highlight reels, the buzzer beaters, the championships. But Kobe Bryant didn't rise to greatness because of a single game. He rose because of 2 decades of relentless consistency. For 20 years he chose the grind over comfort. He understood that greatness isn't built in explosive bursts. It's forged in the quiet, daily repetition of fundamentals. It's about winning the battle against mediocrity every single morning. His Mamba mentality was a legendary system. He was known for his 4 a.m. workouts in a dark gym, for his thousands of daily shots perfecting his craft, and for his hours of film study, dissecting every detail. This was the unseen work that made the spectacular possible. But what kept him consistent wasn't just discipline, it was resilience. Discipline gets you to the gym. Resilience is what gets you there after a devastating loss, or when your body is screaming in pain. Even when injured, even when criticized, even when exhausted, Kobe showed up. When he tore his Achilles, he famously walked to the free throw line and sank both shots before leaving the court. That is the definition of resilience. He once said, "Everything negative, pressure, challenges, is all an opportunity for me to rise." He didn't just endure adversity, he used it as fuel, seeing setbacks not as roadblocks but as launch pads. That's resilience. And that resilience was the engine for his consistency, creating a powerful loop where each challenge overcome made his daily commitment even stronger. So if you want success, you don't need to do everything at once. You just need to do something important every day. Build your routine. But more importantly, build your resilience to protect that routine when life tests you. Resilience is the shield that lets you show up anyway, day after day, until your consistency compounds into the success you seek. 50 Cent was shot 9 times and left for dead, Most people would have quit, most people would have said, life is unfair. But instead, he turned his pain into power. His resilience allowed him to stay consistent, not just in music but in business, acting, and entrepreneurship. He once said, "Sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain." Resilience gave him perspective, and perspective fueled consistency. 50 Cent shows us that success is not about being lucky, it's about refusing to stop showing up no matter what happens. Miyamoto Musashi fought over 60 duels and never lost. He was more than a swordsman, he was a philosopher and strategist whose undefeated streak was a testament not to luck, but to a deeper power. His secret wasn't talent, it was discipline, consistency, and resilience. While others relied on innate ability, Musashi built his legend on unwavering principles. His discipline was absolute. His consistency meant every day was a chance to refine his technique and sharpen his mind. His resilience was the mental armor that allowed him to face death with a calm, analytical mind, learning from every encounter. Towards the end of his life, he distilled this wisdom into The Book of Five Rings, a profound guide to strategy for any conflict. In it he wrote, "You can win with a long sword and you can win with a short sword. You can win with no sword at all. Victory comes from the spirit. The true weapon is not the steel in your hand, but the indomitable will within." That spirit was resilience. The resilience to adapt, to practice daily, to never stop learning. He famously adapted by defeating a master swordsman using only a wooden oar. His daily practice was a conscious effort to chip away at weaknesses. He remained a student for life, understanding that mastery is a continuous journey. Musashi lived simply, with no comfort, no luxury. He intentionally chose an ascetic path, renouncing possessions to eliminate distractions. This wasn't poverty, but purpose. It cultivated a profound mental clarity, making his mind his sharpest blade. His consistency in training and his resilience in hardship made him legendary. The life of a masterless samurai was one of peril, but his unyielding routine forged his spirit into something unbreakable. Your success may not be in battle with swords, but it will be a battle. With yourself, your doubts, your failures. Your duels are against the procrastination that holds you back and the inner critic that says you're not good enough. And like Musashi, resilience must be your weapon. His story teaches that resilience isn't a gift, it's a skill forged through daily discipline and learning from every setback. In your own quest for mastery, this is your ultimate weapon. Robert Greene teaches us that mastery comes only through long practice, deliberate effort, and endurance. This is where resilience becomes essential. Consistency works only when stretched over years. And to last years, you must have resilience. Think about this. One workout won't change your body, but years of workouts will. One business deal won't make you wealthy, but years of discipline will. One act of resilience won't make you legendary, but daily resilience will. Consistency is the vehicle. Resilience is the fuel. Without resilience, you stop too soon. With resilience, you keep going until success is inevitable. Let's make it practical. How do you make resilience fuel your consistency? Start with small habits. Choose 1 or 2 daily actions and commit to them no matter what. Expect resistance. Don't be surprised by setbacks. Plan for them. Resilience grows when you prepare for the storm. Track your progress. Write it down. Check it off daily. Celebrate the streaks. Reframe failure. See every setback as proof that you are being tested for growth. Stay patient. Remember what Rohn said, "The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit." Consistency takes time. Resilience keeps you moving through that time. Kobe Bryant's greatness was consistency fueled by resilience. 50 Cent's empire was consistency fueled by resilience. Musashi's undefeated record was consistency fueled by resilience. Rohn, Tony Robbins, Robert Greene, Vusi Thembekwayo, all of them teach the same truth. Resilience protects consistency. Consistency creates success. So here's my challenge to you. Don't try to do everything at once. Do something meaningful every day. And when life tests you, lean on resilience to keep the streak alive. Because your success will not come from one lucky moment. It will come from thousands of consistent moments protected by resilience. If this message inspired you, like this video, comment your biggest takeaway, and subscribe for weekly motivational content. And remember, success is not about intensity, it's about consistency, and consistency only lasts when it's fueled by resilience.